Good evening and thank you for joining us. Tonight we're tracking a major weather event that could impact millions across the Northeast. A powerful polar vortex is pushing south, bringing with it the potential for dangerously low temperatures and hazardous conditions. We're talking about the kind of extreme cold that can freeze pipes in an instant, create treacherous driving conditions, and put vulnerable populations at risk. This isn't just about bundling up. It's about understanding the serious nature of this weather system and taking the necessary steps to prepare. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down everything you need to know about this polar vortex, from the science behind it to the essential precautions you can take to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. So what exactly is a polar vortex? Imagine a swirling mass of frigid air, a spinning cyclone of cold, typically locked away above the Arctic Circle. This massive low-pressure system acts as a giant refrigerator, keeping the coldest air trapped in the far north. But sometimes this system weakens, allowing the polar vortex to expand southward, spilling that bone-chilling air into regions unaccustomed to such extremes. And that's exactly what we're facing now. This isn't just a typical cold front, this is the core of Arctic air, plunging south with a vengeance. We're talking about temperatures so low they can cause frostbite in a matter of minutes. This is the kind of cold that can freeze exposed skin almost instantly, so understanding the severity of this weather event is crucial. The polar vortex's reach extends far beyond just temperature. It can also disrupt the jet stream, that ribbon of air that dictates weather patterns across the northern hemisphere. This disruption can lead to unpredictable and often severe weather events, from heavy snow squalls to powerful winds. It's not just about the immediate impact of the cold. It's about the ripple effect it can have on our daily lives, potentially causing power outages, transportation disruptions, and school closures. So as we delve deeper into the potential impact of this polar vortex, remember that knowledge is power. By understanding the science behind this weather phenomenon and heeding the warnings, we can all take the necessary steps to weather this storm safely. The arrival of this polar vortex isn't just about bracing for the cold, it's about preparing for the unexpected. As frigid air collides with warmer air masses, it creates a volatile atmospheric cocktail. 1 minute, clear skies, the next, a blinding snow squall. Sudden bursts of heavy snow can reduce visibility to near zero. The polar vortex can whip up strong winds, turning snowfall into a blizzard. The key takeaway is to be prepared for anything. Stay informed, monitor weather reports, and adjust your plans. Have a backup plan and avoid unnecessary travel. The polar vortex demands our respect and preparedness. This isn't just another cold snap. We're talking about potentially record-breaking cold, the kind of deep freeze that hasn't been felt in generations. Meteorologists are forecasting temperatures so low they could shatter long-standing records, particularly across the Northeast. Imagine stepping outside and feeling the air itself bite with an intensity you've never experienced. That's the reality this polar vortex brings. We're talking about temperatures so low that exposed skin can freeze in a matter of minutes, leading to frostbite. This is not the time for bravado. This is the time for caution. Limiting exposure to the elements is crucial. If you must venture outside, dress in layers, covering every inch of exposed skin. Hats, gloves, scarves, they're not just accessories, they're essential lines of defense against this historic chill. And remember, it's not just about personal safety, it's about looking out for one another. Check on elderly neighbors, ensure pets have adequate shelter, and be mindful of those who might be more vulnerable to the cold. This record-breaking cold is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preparedness. By heeding the warnings, taking the necessary precautions, and looking out for one another, we can weather this historic cold snap together. As this polar vortex descends, turning our world into a frigid fortress, staying warm becomes more than just a matter of comfort, it becomes a matter of survival. The key is to be prepared, to have a plan in place to combat the relentless cold, both inside and outside your home. Think of your body heat as a precious resource, one that needs to be carefully conserved. Layering your clothing is crucial, creating a barrier against the biting wind and frigid temperatures. Start with a base layer of thermal underwear, followed by insulating layers of fleece or wool. Your outermost layer should be windproof and waterproof, providing a final shield against the elements. Don't forget about your extremities, your hands, feet, and head, as these are the areas most susceptible to frostbite. Inside your home, ensure you have adequate heating and insulation. Check your windows and doors for drafts, sealing any gaps with weather stripping or towels. If you have a fireplace, stock up on firewood, but remember to use it safely and responsibly. And be prepared for the possibility of power outages. Have extra blankets and warm clothing readily accessible, and consider investing in a portable generator as a backup power source. While the bitter cold of the polar vortex poses immediate threats, it's important to remember that staying healthy extends beyond just staying warm. Maintaining good hygiene becomes even more crucial during these extreme weather events. With the potential for frozen pipes and water main breaks, access to clean water might be limited. It's essential to have a stockpile of clean drinking water on hand, enough for each member of your household for at least 3 days. But it's not just about drinking water, it's about hygiene. Washing your hands frequently is crucial to prevent the spread of germs, especially during cold and flu season, which often coincides with these extreme weather events. If access to running water is limited, consider using hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol content. And remember, proper hygiene extends to food preparation as well. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly, even if you plan to peel them, and cook food to the appropriate temperatures to kill any harmful bacteria. In the midst of battling the cold, it's easy to overlook these seemingly small details, but maintaining good hygiene can be the difference between staying healthy and succumbing to illness. So, as you prepare for the polar vortex, remember that staying healthy is just as important as staying warm. As the polar vortex approaches, transforming our world into a frozen landscape, it's not just about staying warm, it's about staying nourished. Having a well-stocked pantry, filled with food that requires minimal to no preparation, can be a lifeline during power outages or when venturing out for groceries seems like a trek to the Arctic. Think of it as assembling a culinary survival kit, packed with non-perishable items that can provide sustenance and comfort during these challenging times. Canned goods like soups, stews, fruits, and vegetables are your best friends, offering a variety of flavors and nutrients. Don't forget about protein sources like canned tuna, salmon, beans, and lentils. These shelf-stable staples can be easily incorporated into meals or enjoyed on their own, providing essential energy and sustenance. And let's not forget about snacks. Trail mix, granola bars, peanut butter crackers. These are not just for camping trips, they're perfect for keeping energy levels up when the temperatures plummet. Remember, a well-fed body is better equipped to handle the stress of extreme cold. So, as you prepare for the polar vortex, stock your pantry with these essential items, ensuring you have enough to feed yourself and your loved ones for at least 3 days. As the polar vortex unleashes its icy grip, transforming our world into a winter wonderland, it's not just about staying warm indoors, it's about ensuring our homes remain safe and accessible havens. That means taking proactive steps to combat the accumulation of snow and ice, transforming potential hazards into manageable tasks. Think of it as winterizing your property, creating a perimeter of safety and accessibility. Start with your walkways and driveways, clearing snow and ice to prevent slips and falls. A sturdy snow shovel and a bag of ice melt are your allies in this battle against the elements. Don't forget about your vehicle. Clear it of snow and ice before venturing out, ensuring visibility and safe driving conditions. Keep an ice scraper and a small shovel in your car for those unexpected snowfalls. And remember, it's not just about clearing the snow, it's about preventing ice dams from forming on your roof. These icy ridges can trap water, leading to leaks and costly damage. If you have a roof rake, use it to clear snow from the edges of your roof, preventing ice dams from forming. By taking these simple yet crucial steps, you're not just clearing snow and ice, you're creating a safe haven for yourself and your loved ones. So, as the polar vortex approaches, remember that a little preparation goes a long way in ensuring a safe and secure winter season. As we've explored, a polar vortex is a powerful force of nature, but it's one we can weather safely with preparation and vigilance. Remember, this isn't just about enduring the cold, it's about understanding the risks, heeding the warnings, and taking proactive steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones. From stocking our pantries to winterizing our homes, from layering our clothing to checking on our neighbors, each action we take strengthens our resilience against the cold. Let's face this polar vortex head-on, armed with knowledge, preparedness, and a spirit of community. Stay warm, stay safe, and remember, we're all in this together. Stay safe and warm.